welcome to my channel, and today I am going to be doing my summer wrap up. Now I think I might make these a thing I do at the end of every season. Today I am going to be doing what I read in June, July and August. I read a total of 18 books in these months. 7 of them I gave 5 stars. So I'll go through what I read, give you the ratings and then show you my top 3 books of the summer. So let's start with June. The first book I read was Dream of the Still Dream by Giovanna Fletcher. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Always with Love by Giovanna Fletcher, and again I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The Martian by Andy Weir, and again I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The Wool by Hugh Howley, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Dean Scarlett by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and I gave that 4 out of 5 stars. The first book I read in July was A Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J Maas, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson, and I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The Muse by Jessie Burton, and again I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. The Gospel of Loki by Joanna M. Harris, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by John Tiffany and Jack Thorne. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Then in August, I read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Then I read After Alice by Gregory Maguire. I again gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Nevernight by J. Kristoff. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Read The Graces by Laurie Eve. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Alice by Christina Henry, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Red Queen, again by Christina Henry, and again I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. As you can see by that, I am very generous when I give out my reviews. Most of them are 4 and 5 stars, just because once I give it 3 stars, it goes in my never read again pile. And there are very few ones that would go in that pile, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Pride and Prejudice. I won't read them again, but I'm going to keep them to go in my series, and it's just nice to give them a read. But there are a few books that stood out this summer. I'm going to go through the top 3 books of the summer. These are in no particular order, just because I think they were all amazing and they will definitely be in my top books of the year. So the first one is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. Now this is in here, but A Court of Thorns and Roses isn't, just because this book was so much better. I finished this book and I just had to wait for a minute, just because I had to let it sink in. It was so good. The reason why this is better is because you see something else growing. Like Fairy and Tamlin in the first book, it was kind of obvious, but then with Fairy and Rysand, it's something you didn't expect, and I just loved their relationship. I loved everything that happened. I loved the big twist at the end, and I just cannot wait for the next book. This is why this is in here, because it's got me so excited for the next book, and I think it's coming out next year, isn't it? And I just want to see what happens, and it was just so amazing. You need to give this series a read because it's got such good characters, good male characters as well as a good strong female lead, and good female non-major characters as well, both who are in power, and it's just so good. And I think this book has opened up a bit more to Sarah J Maas. I was never really interested in the Throne of Glass series, but now I've finished this, I really want to read it, so now that's on my to-read list. But you need to give this a go. It is amazing, and it totally deserves 5 out of 5 stars. If I could have given it more stars, I would have, because it was that good. The next book that totally deserved its 5 stars was The Muse by Jessie Burton. If you watched any of my other videos, you know how much I love this book. Again, it's all the twists and turns, it keeps you guessing, and it's such a nice book. It's based around a painting that arrives in the 1960s. Well, it's found by the owner, and then it goes back into the time when the painting was painted, and it goes through, you know, who the painter actually was. Was it the person who it says it is? And it's so good, it keeps you guessing. Again, there's a big twist at the end that I did not expect, but Jessie Burton's writing is so good. I hope she brings out another adult novel soon, because I think she is concentrating on doing some children's books, but I think I might give those a read just because Jessie Burton's so good. And again, I always mention this when I mention this book, but look at the cover. It's just so pretty, and you've got the red and the bookmark. You really need to give this a go. This is probably one of the best historical novels I have ever read, and that's saying something. Third book, which I think totally deserved its 5 stars, is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. When I got this in the Lumini Crate box in August, I didn't think too much of it, but then I read it and I thought, oh my god, this is amazing. This is basically about a young girl called Mia who, when she's younger, gets the parents taken away from her, and she spends her whole life training up to be an assassin, so she could kill the politicians that took her parents away from her. It's such a good book. You have such a good character, a lot of mystery in there. And again, there's a plot twist that you did not expect. And oh my god, I still need to talk to someone about it because it's just so good. And I just cannot wait for the second book in the series. I really need it now. And again, like Sarah J Maas, it's opened me up to more J. Kristoff novels. So I think I've forgotten what it's called, but it's got another book out, and then it's got a second book, which is I think Jemima. I can't really remember. Any J. Kristoff fans would probably kill me for this. But yeah, I want to read those, and you should really give this a go. I still need to do a review on it. I keep forgetting, and because I'm rubbish at reviews as well. But I will try and get one done because everyone needs to read this book. And there also needs to be more of a Tumblr fandom. See, there's a huge Tumblr fandom for A Court of Mist and Fury because there's a huge Sarah J Maas following. But there's not a huge Nevernight or Jessie Burton, and I need more beautiful pig spams of all the characters and everything. So yeah, that's my summer wrap up, and I'll see you next month. Bye!